Fighter. He came from Rojava a few weeks ago. He lives in Warrington. He's from Warrington. But he is a YPG fighter who is fighting against ISIS in Rome, Syria, in Rojava. That's in West Kurdistan.
As the complex struggle against ISIS, brand of Islamic fascism rumbles on, very few things are truly clear. Who should we support? Are there any good guys in this war? Should the UK get involved? But there is one thing that has become clear to everyone. Our Kurdish friends are at the forefront of the fight against ISIS. They are fighting them in Iraq, they are fighting them in Syria, they are defending their ancient homeland. They will never surrender. Yet the struggle of the Kurds to live a peaceful and dignified life on the land where they have lived for thousands of years is not confined to Syria and Iraq. The Turkish state, unwilling to accept the fact that the world is opening its eyes to the Kurds' legitimate demands, is attempting to crush their resistance with tanks, artillery, soldiers, police and fighter jets. They are branding the Kurds as terrorists and using that label as an excuse to treat them like feral animals. They have essentially become ISIS' own personal air force. For the past few months, the Turkish government has been declaring round-the-clock curfews in Kurdish cities. Anyone who breaks the curfew is liable to be shot on sight and then denied access to medical treatment and left to die. One Kurdish mother lost her child to this brutality and, unable to conduct a proper burial, kept her dead child in a freezer until the curfew was temporarily lifted. Just last week, the government decided to escalate the conflict by pouring 10,000 troops into Kurdish cities and ordering everybody to leave. They have destroyed our homes, murdered our children, set fire to our forests, arrested our political leaders, silenced critical voices and stirred up racial hatred against Kurds in Turkish towns and cities. And despite all of this, we keep calling for peace. But every time our leaders call for discussions or declare a ceasefire, the government throws it back in our faces and threatens to cleanse our hometowns of resistance. This is how we have been forced to live our lives for decades, and we are tired of it. We are fighting ISIS on behalf of all humankind, and in return we ask you, the people of Britain, for one small favour. Do not leave us at the mercy of your government's close friend and ally, Turkey. Raise your voices with us and let the world know that the Kurds exist. We want our freedom and we want to live a peaceful life alongside our neighbours. We want the basic rights that you take for granted in the UK. If you will not take the side of the Kurds against their powerful oppressor, then you have joined forces with the oppressor. We are willing to fight on your behalf and we hope that you will stand with us in solidarity. Thank you.